right. It's done. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. We got planes flying over me already. Welcome to the energy. It's your morning marijuana motivation. Cue the intro. Boom, baby, boom. It never ceases to fail, man. This energy is just off the charts. And that's why I'm Dr. Feelgood. Your boy Marky Saint goes live every morning. Reach, preach, and teach to people about living their blessed life, being better people, living in that world where there's no stress, only blessings. And if you want to live like that, then you came to the right show. This morning, I had to explain to people that I am Dr. Feelgood. That's right. I am Dr. Feelgood. I'm the one that makes myself feel good. When you've been watching or listening to the music your whole life, is the one to make you feel good. You're the one to make you feel all right. You're the one to make yourself feel good. You're the one to make yourself feel all right. And that was the blessing of my sobriety. I talked about it yesterday about how proud I am to be sober, like really proud of myself and my experience that I allowed myself to actually enjoy life without it being complete ups, complete downs, and stir my whole pot and my whole chemistry in my mind and fuck up my whole world and be my own worst enemy. That's been happening for a long time, and I'm so grateful for the last 10 years of being sober. I still do my mushrooms, I still smoke my weed. In fact, this is morning marijuana motivation. Let me go get some motivation. Anyway, the point is that I'm the one that took responsibility for me making feel good, and therefore I'm Dr. Feelgood. No longer am I waiting for another man to put some bumps up my nose to make me feel good, and I give him my money. What kind of hooker shit is that? This is what I'm talking about. We give our mental stability over to people that don't care about us. Like literally, let's talk about Mexican mafia. People that, cartels that are literally making billions of dollars off of our emotional instability. They are literally making so much money, and everybody's worried about their money and their financial future, but what they should be really worried about, Saints addiction, is your mental health. That's the thing you're paying for every morning. Every time you go and buy and purchase a product, you're literally saying, I want to feel better. I would feel so much better if I had a coffee. I would feel so much better if I purchased a purse. I would feel so much inherently better if I owned something different or I purchased something. Purchasing is an addiction. Drugs are addiction. And that's exactly what we do. We give away our power. And that's why I had to have this conversation this morning. I say, vote with your wallets. You're literally voting with your mind. If your mind needs synthetic powders to feel right, a bump of blow, a bump of ketamine, a bump of speed, I've seen it all, especially at this last party. And I said, man, I'm so grateful I don't have another man keeping me by the leash. Where you at, bro? Where you at? Can you give me a bump, bro? Can you give me a bump? Can you give me my happiness? No, your happiness is up to you. There's nothing I can give you that will make you feel better. There's the illusion of feeling better. That's what synthetic drugs do, but that's not the truth of what actually makes us feel better. And that's why I want you to be your own Dr. Feelgood. I want you to get yourself feeling all right. I want you to get off your ass and go for a walk today. Like, what? What are you talking about? Yeah, it's natural. It's called endorphins. You get it from your own system, and as soon as you work out, you feel better. And nobody wants to do that. They want to sit on the couch and do drugs. It's like, how are they going to make you feel better? Oh my God, let's have a conversation. And that's what I want for people. I want them to be their happiest version of themselves. Happy people light up the world. And that's what Saints Brad does. We light up the world, and I want everyone to be lit up. I want everyone to be a better version of themselves. And the only way that's going to happen is if we stop fucking drilling holes in our canoe. And that's it. The self-sabotage of letting somebody else, a bartender, a drug dealer, somebody that's not an educated professional, handle our mental health is asinine to me. That you allow somebody that doesn't care about your financial future, doesn't care about your personal health, and definitely doesn't care about you, and you're just going to give them your money, go, please, sir, make me more addicted. That's what drug use looks like. That's what an addict looks like. And that's why I had to have this conversation more, except so many of my friends are still addicted. I live in Las Vegas. This is Sin City. And this is exactly why I call this Saints addiction, because guess what? People are mad addicted here. They show up, they find alcoholic buddies like them. You want to get wasted all weekend long? That's the best time of my life. Let me throw up in a pool in front of you. That's what some people do. That's exactly what they're living for. They can't wait to work all year long and blow their whole load in one weekend here in Vegas. And it happens every fucking day. People are so weak. They're looking for any type of thing to make themselves feel good except for themselves. Think about that. They're looking at every other angle, purchasing things, drugs, alcohol, whatever they can get their fucking hands on, just so they can make themselves feel good. And that's something that I want everybody to do, is just feel good without alcohol, without a drug, just themselves, and sitting there and go, I feel good about my life. The people that don't will forever be weak. They will forever be in letting someone else be in charge of their happiness, be in charge of their mentality. And that's something I'm so grateful I don't have another man be my boss. I am my own boss. I can't be fired, and it definitely can't be bought either. So it's like, I can't be fired, I can't be bought, and you can't fucking weaken me with your stupid drugs. And that's why I'm so grateful that I have it. I have my self-respect, I have my self-confidence, and I have my own willpower. That self-willpower inside of me is saying, I can trust myself in the morning, like I talked about yesterday, pointing to one of these corners, to talk about it yesterday, go like, yo, I'm so grateful for being sober. It wasn't just a pat myself on the back hella hard. I could blow my hand out, pat myself on the back. But it's the fact that I'm clear enough to appreciate it. I realize that the better version of me is out there, and why not making that one moment of decision, well, I don't feel so good right now, so I'm going to let some synthetic go up my nose and make me feel better, or I'm going to let some heroin go into my arm, or I'm going to go fucking pop a pill of methamphetamines. There are people that will run and keep doing that. They are all over the place. It's not just here in Vegas. They're all over the world, and it's sad. It hurts my feelings because I used to be like that. I used to chase the regret of my childhood. I used to chase the non-love from my parents. I used to chase the loneliness of a lover. All those things happen, and that's why I kept doing those drugs, and I kept getting more addicted, and I kept feeling more worse, and then I had to get Satan. I had to rise above it. I said, you know what was more important to me? It was my mental health, the way that I felt about myself. And that's why I wanted to have this conversation with people, because it's like, wow, if I'm Dr. Feelgood, I don't have to rely on someone else to make myself feel good. There's no pill out there. There's no pill commercial. You know, they always try to sell you some kind of, it's not Loratab, lithium or Zoloft or one of those kind of pills to make you think that you're going to feel better, but you don't. You know, we don't. In fact, it makes us more addicted and more hooked than ever before, and that's why I don't fuck around with those folks. I don't fuck around anymore. IDFA, y'all, get in the program. I don't fuck around. I'm going to do right by myself and stop self-sabotaging. I want you to do the same, and therefore you can get ahead in life, and these lessons can apply. Like, once you actually sit to yourself and go, okay, self, me and you need to have a conversation. You're not going to be my worst enemy anymore. You're going to help me out. You're going to start getting on a diet routine. You're going to start meal prepping. You're going to start working out. You're going to do all the things right by me, especially my financial experience, and stop taking all my money out of my account and making it down to zero and making me weaker and sadder and fucking up my position in life. Let's increase that. Let's rise out of the ashes and say to ourselves, you know what, self? I'm going to do right by you. I know I can count on you to apply yourself to anything you put your mind to and make yourself feel better, make yourself, Dr. Feel Good, and not have to go to some man that doesn't care about you, only wants to make money off you so he could probably go do more drugs too. This vicious cycle of addiction, us keeping each other down, crabs in a barrel. No, I want to exalt each other. On each other's shoulders, we stand tall. And if we stand on each other's tall, we'll all get out of this and ball. So that's how I just work it every morning. It's a blessing to be able to reach, preach, and teach to people. It's your boy Marky Sink, the pop preacher, the pop pastor, whatever you want to call it. I love coming from the heart. I love doing this to reach people and go, look, I am being sober. I'm not that weakness anymore, and I want to give you my strength. I want to give you my feel good, and that's why I said I'm Dr. Feel Good, because I feel so good about this life. I've been going live for almost 10 years straight, every morning, rising and shining, improving people's lives. And if you got anything out of this, like, share, subscribe. Go ahead, smash that subscribe button. Share it with a friend that needs it. Put the foot up their ass and go, look, homie, I don't want you to be addicted no more. I want that better version of you. I want you to show up and show out and impress yourself. And then now you got Saints Addiction. On my heart from the start, your boy Marky Saint. Peace and love, man. As always, Gigathon. That means goodbye, but not forever and fiendish. And I will see you on the other side. Thank you for your time. Like, share, subscribe. Peace. Beijos. Ciao. Bella.